Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And here's Luna. I guess she's going to be in the video too. But for today's video, I am going to kind of just talk to you guys about what my fitness routine is and how I kind of keep myself healthy and what I do to stay fit and stuff. So yeah, and I guess my attire is very appropriate for this video. I am going to the gym later on today, so that's why I have the no makeup going on and all this stuff. So basically, I started going to the gym it will be a year in November. We signed up for the gym. My mom and I go together on November 1st of 2015, I think. Because, it was 2015. Because it was a year last November, so it'll be 2 years this November. So, we go to a gym called 426 Fitness. It is in a neighboring town to our town where we live. So it's in Rhode Island. It's a really great gym. The staff is so nice, and they offer some pretty good classes. So at the time when we had first started, I wasn't working, and I didn't really have other sort of commitments that I had to be at or attend or anything. So I was going to the gym like every day. But now I have my job, obviously, so things have kind of changed a little bit. But I'm basically just going to tell you guys what my routine is now and what I do, and yeah. So on Sundays, I'm kind of just going to go right through the week. Sundays I don't go to the gym. Sunday's kind of like a rest day for me. I don't really exercise on Sundays at all. Mondays, so every day through the week, Monday through Friday, I try to do an exercise routine at home, like on my own. And I try to do at least 10 minutes of exercise on my own. Anywhere from like 10 to 40 minutes through the week, I try to do at home workouts. So I have this thing called the Amazon Fire Stick, and there's like an app on it called Fit You. I also think they might have like a website or something, but it's a really good channel, and there's all different kinds of workout videos on there. So I kind of just pick one of whatever I want to work on for that day. Mostly it's my abs. That's kind of what I'm working really hard on right now, is my abs. I want a nice flat stomach. That's my ultimate fitness goal. Like, that's my own personal fitness goal. But I also do like arm workouts, butt workouts, legs, like everything. I try to target everything through the week, but I mainly focus on ab workouts. So Monday through Friday, I wake up, and the first thing I do in the morning is put one of those workout programs on and exercise. And then on Mondays, I also go to the gym. I go to a 5:30 class, which is called kettlebells, and it's basically a strengthening class. So a kettlebell is a weight. It's just round, and it has like a handle over it. Unfortunately, I don't have one, so I can't show you guys a kettlebell, but you can look them up online. It is a very good way to strengthen your arms. That is why I have arm muscles now, basically thanks to that class. I used to have like noodle arms, and now I actually like have definition in my arms and like my back and shoulders, which is because of that class. Usually I use a 13-pound kettlebell as like my heavy kettlebell. I'm little, so like I can't lift a ton of weight. Sometimes I'll use a 15, depends on like how I'm feeling that day. And then I usually try to grab a 10 just for like things that are a little harder for me. And then I always grab a dumbbell as well, and that's usually like a 7 or 8 pound, because some things you have to be really careful of doing with the kettlebell. So sometimes I just feel more comfortable with the dumbbell. But it basically is just a strengthening class. It's very good for your arms, very good weight training class. So I really like that class. And then Tuesdays I work, so Tuesdays I don't typically go to the gym, but if I do ever get a Tuesday off, my mom and I try to go, and we usually do yoga on Tuesdays. I love yoga. I wish when I wasn't working, I went to yoga like all the time, and I felt so good. And I really need to like get back into like practicing yoga like at least once a week. The program that I have on my TV, the Fit You program, it offers yoga, so like I really should. And you don't have to pay for it. It's free. I forgot to mention that. But I should really like try to do yoga once a week on there, because it really helps you physically, but also mentally. Like, it just keeps you in a really good state of mind, and it makes you feel calm and less stressed about whatever is going on in your life. So I really love yoga. So I kind of need to incorporate that back into my workout, but I've been focusing on like ab workouts and cardio workouts so much that I've kind of cut yoga out of my workout routine, which I need to kind of bring it back into my workout routine because it's just so good for you. So yeah. So if I do go to the gym on a Tuesday, I typically would take yoga, but I don't normally go, so I just do like my at-home workout that day. And then Wednesday nights, my mom and I usually go to a 5:30 class again, and it's a step and weights class, so it's cardio and strengthening, which is really great. So step is when you have like literally like a step, it's like a rectangle, and you put risers underneath it. I usually use 2 risers, and it's a cardio workout, so you do like different steps on the step, and then she also incorporates weights into it, which is really great. So just dumbbell weights, and you do just like your bicep, tricep, typical workouts with the weights, and then you have the step for the cardio. That's a really great class. It's probably the class I sweat the most in. Like, I come out of that class like dripping, and it's a very intense workout, but it's a great workout. Like, you really feel good after you're done with it that you like actually completed it and got through it, because it's really high intensity. So it's a very good class. I love step and weights. And then I also do the home workout on Wednesdays too. And then Thursday is my favorite class. Thursday nights at 7 o'clock, my mom and I go to Zumba, and I love Zumba. I used to dance, so this is kind of like my dance class now in a way, but like obviously it's cardio exercise. And it's just so fun. Like, the teacher is great. She has the highest energy ever, and I absolutely love her. And it's just so like fun, and you just feel really positive and like happy in that class. Like, I don't know, I definitely recommend that everyone tries to take a Zumba class at least once in their lives. Even if you're like terrible at dancing and you have like no rhythm, it's totally fine. Like, I promise you're gonna go and you're gonna have such a good time, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I want to keep doing this. Of course it kind of depends on the teacher too, but like, definitely find a teacher that has like really high energy and is like really fun and like uses songs that you like and stuff. And yeah, it's great. I absolutely love Zumba. I could talk about it for like a really long time. It's such a good class. So that is what I have tonight, and I can't wait to go. And then Fridays typically don't go to the gym, but I do the workout at home. And then Saturdays, we don't really go to the gym either. We used to go to the gym every Saturday morning for a bar class, but they're actually not offering it right now, so we don't go to the gym on Saturdays either. And then Saturdays like my other rest day. So Saturdays and Sundays I don't really exercise at all, and they're kind of like my cheat days too as far as eating goes. Like, I'm still careful what I eat, but if I want like pizza or something, I'm gonna have pizza. So as far as the like eating aspect goes of my fitness, I try to eat as healthy as I can, but I'm not gonna lie to you, like, if I want ice cream, I'm gonna have ice cream. Like, it's not the end of the world, but it's very important to watch your portion sizes. Like, when I have ice cream, I don't have this huge amount of ice cream. If I go out and order ice cream, I typically just order like a small cup of ice cream, and that's plenty for me. If I eat ice cream at home, I just put it into a little bowl and like eat that. I don't have this crazy amount of ice cream. And same thing with like pizza. Instead of eating like 3 or 4 pieces, I just have 2 pieces. And like, I get Chinese food at the mall that I work at sometimes, and instead of getting the full meal, I get the kids meal because it's a smaller portion. So when you are not eating healthy food, you kind of just want to make sure that you're watching your portion size of whatever the bad food is that you're eating. That's kind of like the most important thing that I've learned about nutrition. But typically, like, on a day-to-day basis, I try to eat like cereal when I wake up in the morning, or sometimes I'll just have a granola bar because like I'm not really a big breakfast eater. And then for lunch, I'll either have like a salad or like a sandwich. Like today I had a chicken and cheese sandwich, so that's what I had for lunch. with a few Doritos on the side. See, Doritos are not the best thing for you, but I didn't sit down with the whole bag and eat out of the whole bag. I just put some on my plate and had a few of those. And then for dinner, my mom usually will make like a meat, a vegetable, and a carb. I personally do not eat red meat, so any kind of steak or hamburger or like meatball, whatever, I don't eat any red meat. This year I kind of made it a goal for myself to cut red meat out of my diet, just because I've done a lot of research and reading about it, and it's really not good for your cardiovascular health. Even though they say that it is good for your heart, it's really not. You can go and do your own research on it if you want to. That would be a whole separate video for me to get into. But I do still eat white meat. I love chicken. I could like never give up chicken, I don't think. I don't know, I just really like chicken. My ultimate goal, like someday, would probably be to be like a full vegetarian. But I don't know if I could do it. Like, I'm already having a hard time kind of with the red meat thing. Sorry, I thought there was like a bug on my leg. I'm already kind of having a problem with like the red meat thing. Like, I've been craving a hamburger for the longest time, and I'm trying so hard not to, because like I at least want to get through the whole year without eating red meat. Like, that is my goal. I want to get through the whole year without eating meat, because I stopped January 1st. Like, the last time I had red meat was in December. So, excuse me. So I really want to try to get through the whole year without eating red meat. So yeah, January 1st I'm gonna have to eat a hamburger, but like, it's okay, it's just one hamburger, like, but yeah, so I do eat chicken, I do eat pork, I eat sushi, I don't really like, and I eat fried fish. I don't really like regular fish unless if it's fried, and I love sushi. Sushi's actually really good for you, so, but yeah. I think my doorbell just rang, but I'm not gonna go answer it. So yeah, so like, basically, I try to eat like white meat still, because it's really good protein. I mean, there are other ways to get protein, but that's kind of just the way that I've always gotten protein and stuff, so. But I think it's great. For people who don't eat meat at all, like, I give you a lot of props, because it's the best diet for you, and like, yeah, I just don't know if I could personally do it myself. So yeah, so I guess that's kind of all that I've had to say today. And I love exercising. You know, I never really used to exercise until like around 2 years ago, when I started going to the gym and stuff, and it makes such a difference. Like, it really does make you feel more positive, because when you are exercising, your endorphins are like raising, so you're feeling happier instead of when they drop down and you feel like sad or unhappy. When you exercise, your endorphins actually go up, and it makes you feel better. So I love exercising. It's kind of like a little outlet for me, and yeah, I highly recommend that everyone tries to exercise at least once a week for a half hour. That is like, I feel like that should kind of be everyone's sort of goal. If you really want to exercise, you should try to exercise at least once a week for at least a half an hour, and you definitely will notice a difference. Ever since I've been going to the gym, I've noticed a difference, especially with my muscles. It's really kind of crazy how your body can just like change. It's really cool. So yeah, so that's kind of all that I had to talk about for today. And if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I will try to answer all of them. And make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos, and give this video a thumbs up, please. It would mean so much to me, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!